official is going to see them.
This is Herod's period, 2,000 years ago. These diagonally chiseled ones that we see on the right side, this is 800 years ago, the Crusader period. And the smaller ones above the moat, these are brand new, so just 500 years ago.
Good morning, friends. Today, we're going to explore the old city of Jerusalem and then end our tour at the Western Wall. The old city is divided into 4 quarters: the Armenian, the Jewish, the Muslim, and the Christian quarters. From the Jaffa Gate, which is the starting point of the free tour, we walk through the Armenian quarter. The Armenian quarter is the smallest of the 4 quarters of the old city. Although the Armenians are Christians, but because of distinct differences in beliefs and traditions, they are separate from the Christian quarter. Now, we've reached the Jewish quarter.
And the Jewish quarter is destroyed, whether on purpose or just because of the dead, because it wasn't renovated. Okay, cats. So you can notice that we have a lot of cats here, and you can notice that a lot of cats here are asymmetrical. It's because cats are protected by municipalities. Constantine eventually converts to Christianity, but this change in treatment of early Christians brings to the fact that a lot of Romans start switching their religion from believing in multiple gods to believing in just one God. And instead of the different shrines all over the Roman Empire, churches start popping up. This is the area that is Temple Mount, but nothing stands there in the 5th century. That is because in the last week of his life, Jesus makes a prediction that the temple will be destroyed and the Temple Mount will be bare. It will have nothing on it. So after the destruction of the Jewish temple, the Romans create a shrine for Jupiter. But after they switch their religion to Christianity, they destroy the shrine for Jupiter and make sure not to build anything on top of the Temple Mount because they want to prove that the prediction Jesus made was right. This is the reason why in the beginning of the Muslim period, when a wonderful general by the name of Omar comes here, there is nothing on Temple Mount and he is free to start building the structures that are still standing to this day on Temple Mount. Even me, I'm completely secular and I still have mizuzah at the entrance to my house. And I have friends that whenever something goes repeatedly wrong in their life, they invite the rabbi to open the mizuzah and take a look at the handwritten text. If the scribe that wrote the text made just one mistake, if he wrote just one letter slightly off, then your house is not properly protected. And so very easy to solve, you just get a new text and now everything will be once okay in your life, yeah? Goes on and has kids of his own, and one of his sons, Jacob or Yaakov, will become really good friends with God, and God will change his name from Jacob to Israel. And this is why Israel will have a family of his own, and that this family will become tribes, and those 12 tribes eventually will become one kingdom. The one kingdom is actually split into 2 kingdoms because of an argument over taxes. If you ever heard the term, the 10 lost tribes, this is when they become lost. They become assimilated in the Assyrian Empire, never to be seen again. Some of these people become refugees and come and look for refuge in their sister kingdom here in Jerusalem. And as refugees still to this day, they didn't get the best apartments in the best part of town. And this is the 2 things that he starts building. He builds a water system to bring in fresh water into the city of Jerusalem. And this water system still has water in it that are flowing inside. Those are the tunnels of Hezekiah. And these are the tunnels that you can visit when you visit the City of David archaeological park. Right? Any questions about this?
See here a pomegranate.
The Muslim quarter is the largest and most populous of the 4 quarters in the old city. Now, we're on the way to the Christian quarter, which is in the northwestern corner of the old city. The Church of the Holy Sepulcher, which is the holiest place for the Christians, is located here.
The name of this church is the Church of the Holy Sepulcher. So this means that even though all around us there are a lot of sepulchers, there is something special about that sepulcher, and that sepulcher is the sepulcher according to tradition where Jesus was buried at and had performed his biggest miracle in, and that is the resurrection of himself.
After the free tour, we decided to visit the Western Wall. We are here at the Western Wall and will walk nearer to the wall. We are going to near the wall. Okay.
We're going to see what is up there, what people are doing, to observe and also to offer our prayers as well.
The Western Wall is also called the Wailing Wall. For the Jews, this place is very sacred. They believe that this is the closest site to and part of the retaining walls of the Second Temple, which stood there 2,000 years ago, and hence, prayers here are heard and answered by God. This is the area for men. And on the other side is for the women. Before we go and touch the wall, we need to wash our hands. Now we are so near the wall.
Il livre un petit peu. Ah, c'est en français.
The Jews believe that the divine presence has never left the Western Wall. It has been a tradition for the people who visit this place to put slips of prayer notes or requests into the wall's cracks. And since this is the holiest place for the Jews, you don't turn your back to the wall. Once you finish your visit, you should walk backwards, still facing the wall. Hope you enjoyed our trip. Thanks for watching and bye for now.